Never thought this day could ever come. The wind is blowing, showing me a way, not a way to follow, not a way to go. No hope at all, it's so pity. No hope at all, feeling down. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. Never saw turn the wheel. Never saw sign of an ending way. And then in denial, I don't know why. Many crying, don't leave me here. But I don't wanna say goodbye. Never thought this day could ever come. The wind is blowing, showing me a way, not a way to follow, not a way to go. No hope at all, it's so pity. No hope at all, feeling down. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. I never saw turn the wheel. Never saw sign of an ending way.
Mid-tempo. Alrighty. Here we go. Back to some One Piece. I think we're gonna start off with some red, green, Luffy, and then see kind of where it goes from there. Seems like the meta is mainly Mihawk, Boa, Emu, Ace. And looking at the matchups, pull that up. Matchups, league rankings. Oh yeah, the Cielo Luffy's also good. But against all those decks that seem to be up top, Red Green Luffy seems to be pretty decent into a lot of them, except for maybe Blue Purple Luffy and Ace. Gotta play One Piece, bro. No, you got it, you got it. Alrighty. Get ranked launched up. Find Red Green Luffy, and yep, there we go. Shows the wrong screen there, but we got our game. We're gonna load into it. And here we go. Got ourselves Jinbei. I'm gonna keep this hand. See if we can find an Usopp. We did find an Usopp. Honestly, might want to grab counter. Oh no, we want to grab this Nami. I mean, this Nami's actually pretty huge. Alright, gave up a little more than expected there. Did not have any counter. But we should be good moving forward. Hopefully. Nope. Negative. Alright, he sends back our Usopp. Yeah, he does. To be honest, I didn't even realize that they played this card. But it is all good. I have to move one card, okay. Doesn't trash a card. Do they counter this? I doubt it. They only have 4 cards left. That's actually kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, some of these supermarkets are like out of bread. My dad tried to get bread today and he had to like buy some expensive brand because that's all that was left. People are going nuts. Okay, interesting choices. So we're gonna play Luffy and Usopp next turn. What does this do? Trash cards until you have 5 in your hand. Broke friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play out Usopp. Attach 1 there. Swing 6. Swing 7. Stand up 2, stand up 1. Okay, there's another loss, so Usopp's probably coming back. But I feel like that really does not do much. Just gives us extra counter, if anything. Shirahoshi, blocker on play, draw 1, then play up to 1. Okay. We need to find a boss monster right now. Or Searcher. Searcher or boss monster would be pretty good. I think... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, you might need to add more. They don't have a 2K. Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose none, choose none. Okay, so we got a pretty wide board. Pretty wide board. Jinbei, okay. Jinbei can send something back, right? Sends back her Luffy. Seven, 9, 11, 8, 3. So we're good. We're all covered here. Unless he puts on additional, which he is. Two, 3. And then we'll block with Nami. putting... Maybe I should attack face there. I kind of want to get rid of as many cards as I can out of his hand. That could be wrong. I'm still learning this deck. We should be able to clear board next turn. Nine, 10. Seven, 8. So we'll go 7. Gonna go 9. I could have swung one more dawn. Could have swung one more dawn. Yeah, this build, like, red green Luffy's just so tanky, it's nuts. Jinbei sends back our Luffy. Okay, I'll draw one card. Then there's a rush as well. Swinging 9 at us. We can do a Charleston. Charleston and a block. And then we have enough to protect. Hmm. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alrighty, we have a wide board, which is nice. Maybe I should have just swung face. Yeah, I think we have enough. GG's. Nope, or not. I just noticed the music has been playing the entire time. I've just been nodding to myself. Apologies. I think against this matchup we want to go second. They do have KO. I'm gonna try keeping it. I think I could have found better, but this isn't terrible. I might just have to go a little slower. Probably gonna take a life here. Can't attach one right now. Oh, not having Nami is actually kind of awkward. Kinda awkward. Okay, takes a life. Can swing 6/6. But doesn't. Just go 2. Choose none, choose none. Okay, 5 down up. We got a decent wide board. We need to find some bigger stuff though. We need to find like a Zoro. Plays a Kuma. Um, Search again. Grab a Sanji. Probably counters here, right? Okay. Flame Dragon King is reordering his life. This deck's interesting. Interesting for sure. 7 lives is crazy. Okay. Iku. Go 2, 1, nothing. Hopefully they don't find the boas or the bonnies they play. I don't know if I should be more aggressive or passive with this deck. I feel like I might need to be more aggressive, to be honest. Yeah, I think I should just be aggressive. They're always playing out a card and they're not swinging that high. We're gonna go all face. So probably shouldn't have swung at the Kiku before. Plays a Sanji. Full board, if they get a trigger, they just replace something on board, right? Seven. Can go 9/9. Then we'll go 9 again. It's a Usopp, so another 2k. Three cards. Might give us 3 cards here. Nope. Just takes. Plays a Robin, okay. Alrighty. I think we're in an okay position. Bonnie here would suck, for sure. They would have to play over something, though. And then we should be able to get them down pretty far next turn, and then hopefully just finish it off. I think another Kuma, okay. Trash is a Bonnie, though. Swing 7. Guy isn't even swinging into our board, which is interesting. Okay. Swing 7 again. It's gonna be the same turn as last time. Another one. How many have they used? They used 2. I'm assuming they play 4. Swing another 9. Slowly dwindling down their life. This is probably a Bonnie here, right? Hey, King. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Sup. Hey. How's it going? Here we're just playing against Egghead Luffy, trying to get through all those lives. How'd the stream go? Damn. Just swinging it all. 14. We can just block that, right? We'll see. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. I did learn to play Bonnie. Very nice. That's coming... Is it next? Is it coming in EBO3 or is it coming in OP15? But that one does look interesting. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. And then we'll just block the last one. Meant in real time, but same thing. Gotcha. Well, very nice. Hope those games went well. It is an interesting deck for sure. Give up 2K. EB, gotcha. Hey, sup vibe. How you doing? Not much. Just trying to find a deck that I want to play in this set mainly. Right now I'm between Sabo, Red Green Luffy, and then Ace, but you know, I'm kind of a little tired of Ace, so I'm trying to switch it up. Red Green Luffy seems to have pretty decent matchups into a lot of the top decks, so I'm trying this out. The only bad matchups are kind of Ace and I think black decks. I have it right here actually. Yeah, but like can win against Mihawk, pretty decent against Boa and Egghead Luffy, can win against Emu. Ace is a little tough, but everything else isn't that bad, so we're trying it out. I haven't played Ring Green Luffy, but I hate playing... Yeah, this yellow Luffy is tough. It is tough for sure. It has literally just so much life. But we're doing our best. The one positive with this Luffy is that you get 10k counter every turn as long as you keep 5 down up, so it helps a little bit at still staying healthy. I'm assuming if they're leaving the 2 Dawn up for these events, hopefully we can use both of them so they can't get unblockable. That'd be solid. Shunning BP Reiju. Very nice. How is Reiju doing? Did she get any support in this past set? EBO4? Oh, UP. Yeah. I think I remember she got 1 card, right? Or a couple cards, I forget. Let's go 8. And then we'll go 10. Flame, okay. So it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get him this turn, huh? We'll just take out the Robin. Only one card solid. They top deck a Bonnie, that would kind of suck. But we have a blocker and we have 5 Dawn, so it should be decent. Fun rogue deck. I feel that. I feel that. I feel like I've been just seeing so much of this deck. This deck's become the boogeyman. I thought it was going to be more Boa. But yeah, this deck is completely taken over. Turns out having 6 life with good yellow cards is pretty decent. I had these Kumas because I was thinking about playing Boa, and I just sold them. $70 freaking dollars for Kumas that are base rarity is pretty nuts. And Boa in general, I think in order to play Boa lowest rarity, the minimum you need to build the deck is around like $400 to $500, which is freaking nuts. It's freaking nuts. Green Zoro, PB Luffy. You know, that's solid. That's pretty fun too. I really want to play Sabo this set. I really like the way he plays. It's just his matchups into, I forget what it was. I think it's Boa. Into Boa, it's pretty miserable. Yeah, Boa, it's pretty miserable, but he's pretty solid to everything else as long as he goes second, and that promo card he got is pretty good too. So this is Bonnie, right? This is definitely Bonnie. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Bonnie is a 9 cost, so it is Bonnie. Or maybe it's not Bonnie. Or he had 2 Bonnies. Ooh, Eustace, okay. I see. We should be able to finish it up this turn. So we'll swing 7 to start since they only have 1 card. If they use an event, we just swing 5. Finished up my purple Dofi in a moment's time with Red Law. Red Law looks like it could be pretty fun. Honestly, the game mechanic's really unique. I mean, it is a law mechanic in general, but being able to just swap power like that's pretty nuts. That's pretty sick. And Dofi, honestly, I played Dofi a couple times. It's tough. It's definitely tough. Being able to just have something block for you, it's whenever you want, it's pretty nuts. But that's what I like about this. Like, me personally, I took a little bit of a break during OP13 because I got burnt out with how, like, it was only 3 decks that were, like, literally playable in the previous set. What just happened? Rest Sanji, okay. Ace, Emu, and Zoro were probably like the only ones that are playable, and I just got burnt out from it. That's crazy. 2. No shot, right? Close. Very close. The yellow casino almost gets us. But having so many like leaders now is like freaking nuts. There's so much variety and it's actually really nice being able to like expect different things now. Came into this game literally right when OP3. Okay, nice. Well, welcome. Hope you're enjoying. Yeah, that is the one downside that it has, you know, gotten pretty expensive now, but it's a fun game. It's a fun game. And luckily, for the most part, the only expensive cards are like the collectible alt arts and stuff like that. I know some of the Pokebros and like investors are starting to buy SRs, but SRs are so hard to keep up, I feel like. You know, people are going to open packs and hopefully like in another week, everything isn't too expensive right now, but 9 built. That's solid. That is solid. You got variety. Not bad. But yeah, for the most part, decks aren't that expensive. It's really just Boa. I think that's ridiculous. Like, if I take a look at a Sabo deck, like Sabo's like $100 to play. I think for the most part, these decks aren't that pricey. This Luffy deck, it's like $337, but it's because Kuma went up. So as long as you're not needing yellow cards, I think the decks are pretty affordable, which is nice. All right, let's get to the next game. Goodbye, bot. Took PB Luffy to my levels for the second time ever on Tuesday and came second. That's actually solid. Yeah, that's the purple black, right? The purple black Luffy you're talking about, or purple? Oh yeah, purple black. I saw what was his name? I saw a couple builds and he seems interesting. Being able to stack Roger on top of Beer Luffy is actually kind of cool. It's actually pretty cool. Bot activity for sure, yeah. I hate when they pop up, but luckily it doesn't happen too often. Alrighty, switch over. We have ace, so we're definitely going to go second here. This hand isn't terrible. Yeah, when I came in... Thank you. Yeah, I added some cool transitions for between games. Glad you liked it. Yeah, when I came into the game, that was the first lead I really liked to be like, well, yeah, honestly, being able to just play characters that, you like is a big part of it. My favorite characters in the show are Shanks, the three brothers, and, Straw Hats like everyone else's. So OP09, OP08, into 09, I played Shanks, or OP09, I played Shanks. I played Shanks all the way until OP13 came out. Then I switched to Ace, and now I want to play Sabo and Luffy. Law's your favorite? That's sick. Yeah. I honestly, I ended up just making those just with some edits. And I think they turned out pretty good. Law gets a little choppy sometimes. I'll show you some other ones. But yeah, it's just like taking clips, removing the background, and like tweaking it, editing it. I did not see that. Okay, we're gonna take this one. So it's kind of unfortunate. Next turn we're gonna play Sanji, right? So I could just swing 6. I could swing... I can honestly swing more. Most likely they swing 7 next turn, so I'll leave 2 open. Oh, damn. I'm guessing his wife's a big fan. Well, he's got plot armor then, so that's good. That is good. Yeah, Law's a cool character. I like Law. Oh no. I don't know about you guys, but these past few weeks have been so weird without One Piece, but I am excited. What's coming up should be really sick. I only really watch the anime. I don't really see the manga at all, but like having better quality should be pretty solid, so no complaints there. Yes, exactly. Room shambles. Stand up 1. But it seems like this show, yeah, I don't know. It's taking some good turns. It's gonna be fun. So we're gonna get... This is gonna be Jozu. Next time we can play we can play our Sanji out again. And then we can also play, I guess, a Tashigi. Shigi, maybe. Fortunately, our hand's a little bricked up. Ooh, what the hell? That's actually crazy. I was for sure expecting... I did not. I did not. I wasn't able to get any boxes of OP14 either. I was gonna buy one at locals, but literally the person before me bought 4 and they sold out. But I was able to get 2 double packs, a couple blisters, and I got one of the illustration boxes, the Sabo Ace one, which is pretty sweet. Do I want to play Nami? I kind of want to try and take out both of these, but he's got a lot of cards. Play Nami. Might as well swing 7/7. Never got a box. I got 10 blisters in one of each illustration boxes. Very nice. Yeah, I couldn't find the law one. Unfortunately, like, I went in the morning to Target on Friday, on release day, and there was so many packs. I would say in the Target there's like at least maybe like 200, 300 packs. I literally go the following day around lunch, everything was gone. And that Target's supposed to limit it to 2 a person. There's no shot. There's no shot. Old Altar Boa. Damn, that's a huge pull in SEC Luffy. Got lucky, got 2 boxes from 2 different stores. But you got 2 mangas? What the hell? Still, all the Boa cards went up, but dude got 2 mangas. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never pulled a manga. I've been playing for a year and a half. No. Yeah, I've been playing for a year and a half. I've not pulled a manga. That's a goal one day. But that's nuts. That is nuts. Okay. What do we got? I want to play the Zoro. Maybe I will play the Zoro. But I'm only going to be able to stand 1 Dawn, which definitely isn't enough. We're going to take some damage. I could go wide. Could play another Luffy. But I feel like playing a Zoro, developing that would be pretty solid. Walked into my local Walmart 9 a.m. 3 days before releasing the woman. That's crazy. Yeah, that never works for me. Started on OP06. Oh, damn. Nice. First box was OP05. Got Luffy manga. Sheesh. When the first illustration box came out, got manga Zoro. That is, yo, yeah, you got the look for sure. That's sick. That's actually sick. Look at these scalpers. Let me get first pick on product. Nice. Oh, you sold them? No. That is unfortunate. Damn, dude. That's still sick that you pulled them, though. That is still sick that you pulled them. Okay, so I should have actually swung this Luffy instead of the Sanji. That was a mistake. He's still going face. We will counter this. My main decks for this set is looking like I'm going to be trying out Red Green Luffy, Red Black Sawu from OP13, and probably Ace. Probably those three. I was gonna play Boa, but then the prices were ridiculous, so I just sold the cards. Like I said earlier, yeah, I bought the Kumas for like I think like either $20 to $25, somewhere in that range, and them being at like 70 or whatever they were, yeah, I just had to sell it. I might try Mihawk though. It's just Mihawk loses to so many like rogue decks. It's kind of nuts. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Loves defensive. Yeah, that's why I really like this set specifically, because there's so much variety. Everyone can find something they want to play, which is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I could play Luffy. Then I can stand up too, right? So we can just swing 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the variety is really nice. It's really nice. Just trying to dwindle down some cards right now. Get his hand size down. Cool, cool. He could just free block this, right? So we'll just stand up 1. Yeah. But when EBO3 comes out, I'm definitely playing Blue Yellow Nami. Because I played that deck a little bit in OP12, I think it was, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Do they swing a Newgate? That is the question. They do. Block with a Nami. Ooh, we find another Zoro. That is pretty solid. Let's get the hand size down and prep for a really big Zoro the next turn. Hopefully they don't have another Red Rock. If they do, that's kind of gonna suck. I should have maybe gotten this Luffy down earlier. I was thinking about it. Okay, swing 7. Should be able to get 2 more cards out of their hand. I use this 2k. Needs another 2k. Ace is a little bricky, but the leader ability definitely helps. Okay. Swing another one. Swing another one. Okay. Down to 3 cards. We do have Charleston, which helps. Do they swing the new gates is the question. That is the question. This Cavendish is doing work against me, I won't lie. If I counter this with Charleston, I get 3 back. That only gives me 11k counter, which doesn't help against that. I think I just counter this. Might take 2. They might swing into my board. Yeah, that is a good point too. Roger. Honestly, I think I'm just going to swing huge with Zoro and take out his entire board. I'm fine with losing the Luffys. I prefer to keep the Sanjis because they stand on. Alrighty. Hmm. Yeah. Round table would have been good. I probably should have taken it. Actually, yeah, you're right. Round table definitely would have been better. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Hmm. Let's it go. Okay. Back to 5. Yeah, I definitely should have taken the round table. That would have been so much better. That would have been so much better. I kind of just had like blinders on. 3 does swing. I could go Charleston. Could go Charleston and a 2K. Hmm. Usopp. Do I want counter? Grab the counter. What do we do here, though? 4. I can swing 5 Dawn. If he gets Roger, that's 13. I need to get out of... I can get out of 2, 3 swings. I can get out of the 7. I can get out of the 6. I can get out of the other 6. Can I get out of 112? I can go to 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully these have some sort of counter. I think I just try and get them as low as possible here. 3, 4, 5. Swing 6. He's just going to block with Marco, though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, goes for the Marco. So we can swing 8. And go 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can go 9. Yeah, round table would have definitely been better. 2 2Ks though. That's at least 2 cards. Unless they're bricked up. Okay. If they swing 7 at face, I'll take. This is gonna be kind of close. So I can go... What? I can go 7, 9, 11, 13, and I can counter out. Seems like they want to get me down to 0. They're probably going to play, what, like 2 Marcos? If they play Marcos, I can rest them a Nami. Oh, but they have 8. They could play another Newgate, right? They could play another Newgate. I think I do counter out of this. Now what happens? Plays a Marco and an Uta. That's actually not bad. So I can do this. I'm going to leave 3 up just in case we need a round table. If I had the Sanji 2K, that would have been sick. Okay, we do that. 3 blocks. One, 2, 3. 0, 0. Okay. 1 card. They have 1 card left. I could have swung the Nami blocker. But we can just block. And I think we have enough swings. Swing 6. Swing 7. Yeah, we have enough. 2, 3, 4. Swing 6. And then we swing 12. GG's or not. Tough game there, but we got there eventually. Bottom decked all our Zoros though. We didn't get to do any Zoro plays, which kind of sucks. But we got there. Not bad. Alrighty, we'll go on to the next one. But yeah, so far I'm liking Red Green Luffy. I think it will be better once that Robin promo comes, but that's the issue. Over here in the West, getting promo cards tends to be quite the interesting journey. Alrighty, we got our next game. Load on up. Oops. I actually wanted to show the different transition, but you got to see Law again. We kind of want to see our Luffy card here too. I'm gonna keep because we get the Nami. We're gonna try and find either a Tashigi or the Luffy with the Garp. And then we'll play Usopp the turn after. So they find a 5 elders. They trash 1. Trash 1 never existed. They got 3 of the elders in and they get rid of a Shirahoshi. I think I want to take this Luffy. I think taking the Luffy is, yeah, that'd be beneficial. Swing 7. Should just be the leader swinging at us. Usually they don't add a Dawn. So this is probably going to be Mars. No, Saturn. Saturn. Mars is the KO. Yeah, that's coming next turn. So we're going to play out our Luffy next turn. And probably just swing pretty big, honestly. I'll leave 1 up for each swing. Get a round table. I don't think that helps us out too much in this matchup. If he tries to KO, we just rest the Garp. Honestly, if we can get the Zoro out, we'll be in a pretty good spot. If we can get the Zoro out, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Zoro Sanji combo goes pretty hard. So we'll just take 1 Dawn. Another Dawn. Here comes Mars. We rest the Garp. Oh, Nostura. Okay. Doesn't swing though. Can't seem to find the card we want. Do I want to take this out or do I want to swing face? We're going to have 5 Dawn up, so I'm just going to swing face. Oh, no, wait. I wanted to play the Usopp. That was a mistake. Yeah, I wanted to play the Usopp there. That was a misclick. No, yeah, because we needed the Usopp so we could play the Zoro and still have Dawn up. That was a big mistake. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. And then they're just gonna never existed, right? No, that was a big mistake, damn. Ah, damn. That's annoying. That might cost us, to be honest. That might cost us. Yeah, we needed to play that Usopp that turn. Unless they don't have it never existed in hand, I don't know. Seem to have trashed 1. We're gonna stand 4. No, yeah, we messed up that turn. We're not going to be able to stand up any Dawn for Zoro. So do I want a Zoro this turn? That's the question. We're still pretty healthy. I think if I stay healthy... Yeah, if I stay healthy, I'll just take a couple life next turn. See how this goes. Probably another Nostro. Yep. And then a blocker. That's a lot of swings next turn, I'm not gonna lie. Damn. We're gonna see how this goes. We should have 2 Dawn up here, but we're kinda screwed. We're about to take a lot of damage. If they have a Jupiter, actually. If they have a Jupiter. If they don't have a Jupiter, we might be able to counter out. And we have 1 blocker. We'll see. Grabs a Shirahoshi back, gives out a Mars, okay. Damn. Yeah, so this sucks. This sucks right here. Just gotta minimize the damage this turn. But yeah, it is really messing us up, no lie. It's crazy that 1 play is literally gonna screw us over. If I can get another Luna, that'd be sick. That was actually kind of lucky. I don't think I need the Sanji because I can play the Nami and rest 2. Having the Sanji for the turn after might have been better, but I've only seen 1 Sanji, so I should be able to find another one by the time. I actually think we're gonna lose because of that 1 turn we didn't play Usopp. Gets a Jupiter, they get a 2K. I'm gonna take this one. Sanji. Then I'll block. So we're gonna play Nami, right? So Zoro takes 3. We're gonna be standing up everything because of Nami anyways, so it doesn't matter necessarily what I swing. I don't want to do this. 5, get 2 back, gives me 3. I can get a Sanji out. This Nami's gonna stand to a 5 no matter what, right? Do I want to play Sanji? I don't think I want to play Sanji because I want Zoro to swing, right? We'll just swing with Zoro. We'll swing out with Zoro. So the question now, do I just not swing the Zoro? I think I don't swing the Zoro. So they have nothing to swing at except for my life. And then we have to try and survive this turn. 1 blocker, 2 lives, and 10 counter. We might be able to get there. It might come down to what we have in life. I'm not sure. I didn't really do the math. A little too late for that. Okay. So we'll do 2. We'll do 1. We'll do 1. We'll take this one. Damn. That would have been... I should have taken a life, maybe. So 2 swings left, right? Yeah, I should have probably taken life. I think I lose this. Yeah, I lose this. Fuck. I messed up. I messed up. Damn. That sucks. If I took life first, I would have been able to get Charleston, and then I would have been able to counter out of the rest of this. I should have, I guess I should have, yeah, I should have done the math ahead of time. They might chicken out, though. They could chicken out. Maybe they'll think this is a bait. Will you swing at all? We could have definitely won this game. We could have definitely won this game. I could have swung at board, too. Yeah. I just kind of assumed. If I didn't assume that I would live, we could have definitely lived. Hello, Evan. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Hopefully they chicken out, but it makes no sense, yeah. They should at least go for it. GG's. Oh, they have their messages blocked. It would. Unfortunate. We definitely could have won that if I took the time, but... it happens. Unfortunate, but we'll go on to the next. Alrighty, we got a Kuzan. Double Searcher isn't bad. I'll keep... Thank you. I guess you've never seen them before. We're gonna grab a Sanji. I'm gonna grab some counter. Kuzan actually got some really good cards in 14. Take the Usopp, swing 6, so we can counter a swing. The hand size is going to be an issue, though. Hand size is definitely going to be an issue. Plays a Sengoku, probably plays... It's an Isho and a Suru, okay. One Kuzan in the trash. Okay, counter out. Gonna play Usopp. Swing another 6. I don't think we really have a way to deal with a Garp. That's the issue. Besides Zoro, maybe swinging into them, like a Garp Kuzan, Garp Sakazuki is going to be tough. It's just a big, tall board. Plays the Sakazuki. This is where we have to send 2 cards, right? 2 cards to the bottom. That's actually kind of annoying. And we have, damn, 6 or more cards. That sucks. Luffy's our next play. I guess Nami. They get rid of a Gravity Blade and what was the other one? Another Kuzan. Kuzan only rests up to any character, damn. So yeah, it could freeze our Zoro. 2. Swing 5 with Usopp. Swing 7 with our leader. Get a Pheasant Peck. And a Bluegrass. Oh yeah, you have to dish for Pheasant Peck, that's right. Okay. I kind of need to find a Luffy or Tashigi, right? Because they run Red Rock most likely. And if they Red Rock my Zoro, I'm kind of screwed. Trash is another Kuzan, so that is nice. That is nice. Give 2 Dawn. 1, 2. Oh, wait. Minus 2,000. I'm gonna give the 2K. The ordering of that was a little weird. I almost got screwed there. 5 into 3, we can counter out of that. 3 into 3, we can counter out of that. So I'm probably not going to swing this turn. This is actually really good. So we're going to use this to develop. Play this. Probably just swing 6. Getting this Luffy was actually clutch. So now we can play our Zoro next turn, and hopefully it doesn't, it shouldn't get removed. Not going to swing Usopp because he's trying to take it out. We need the Dawn. Gonna swing 8. Give us 2Ks, sir. Can't wait for J. Cole's next album. Okay. And that. Stand 2. They swing into our 7. It's easier to protect it. They swing into life or fine taking. Some can get out of 2 AKs. Kind of starving us. We need to get some cards in hand. Okay. That's the last Kuzan, right? And a pudding. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 4 Kuzan. So no more stun, and they can't Red Rock or Zoro. That's actually pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Gets rid of a Red Rock as well. If I can get one of the, so he's probably gonna go -2, right? This is gonna be 5. I'm just gonna let it go. If we can stay generally healthy, we should be fine. I'm fine to take 1. 1's fine. I'll take this one. Swings 10, we can still counter out. Get it to Shiki, so some counter in hand, that's pretty good. Just passes. So we get Zoro on board, they can't remove it, they can't freeze it. Do I want to swing with the Usopp though? I think I should. Okay, just get as many cards out of hand, give them a target to swing at besides my face, and we can just play another one next turn if need be. They tried Red Rock. Oh no, they can Red Rock. I should have played the Tashigi. Red Rock's bottom decking. Damn, dude. Red Rock is bottom decking. It's not KO. Oh, this is why we need the Robin. Red Rock really sucks here. Red Rock really sucks here. Okay. Sure. 8 Dawn left. What's about to happen here? I'm probably gonna have to clear board instead of going for face next turn. Please don't have red rock. Please don't have red rock. Oh, that's the only thing that can... Oh, okay. Ooh. Alrighty. Gravity blade. I kind of need to protect myself a bit. Okay. I'll play one when we switch scenes. Use trigger. Hello. Grab another Usopp. If they use that Dawn, I'm not entirely sad. Okay, okay. How do we want to do this? Pull out her own shameless party tool. Funny. So I want to swing 7. Zoro rest 3. And then I would need to leave the rest up, right? I think we're gonna lose this. I'm a little too low. Get a pheasant peck. I think I can I survive? Can I survive 3? No, 4 swings, splitting dawn. I don't think I can. That's 8, 24, 29, 39. 39 divided by 4. I don't think we can survive that. Hello, hello. I don't think we can get out of that. But I don't think we win if we don't go for this. I swing this. I could probably counter. Okay. This could be wrong. This could be wrong. Maybe I should have added Dawn to take out the guard for sure. But this would get them down 2 life, and if we can keep the Zoro up, then we should be okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if we get out of this. We'll see. I could do one right now, but it won't make much sense here. I'll do it right now.
俺の言うこともろくに聞かねえで。
And then another one I have is this one. Alright, let's see if we die. So Law's a favorite. Law's a cool character. So if I take this, it's 16, 21, 30. Can I get out of 3 10s? I don't think so. Or no, 2 10s. Can I get out of 2 10? No, 3 10s. Nine. I can't. Set up to 3 Dawn active. You test yellow Luffy at all? I have not. I don't think I'm gonna play it, to be honest. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick for this set to Red Green Luffy, Sabo from OP13, and probably Ace. So we're gonna rest 2. Give a new thought. I was gonna try Boa. I was gonna try that for OP14. It's just I had the Kumas. I bought them for like $23 to $25. I forget what exactly. And the fact that they just jumped up to like $70, $80, it was just ridiculous. So I decided to, you know, just sell them. Which I'm fine with because I want to play Nami anyways. And I feel like those decks are really only going to be really strong for like a month. And then after that, it's kind of like, you know, it is what it is. So this is 13, this is 21, it's a 10 and 11. I think we can get out of this. I think we're fine. Are we fine? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I can do this. Gets me to 7, 11, and then I'll have 3 Dawn. Okay, wait. I need to do the math here, right? If I get rid of the Garp, I'll stand up 3, right? And then that's 11. Yeah, we have enough. Okay. So I'm going to use 1. Do that. And then we should be able to win here. What's nice is the red-green Luffy is actually really good into yellow decks. And honestly, Sabo's good into a lot of OP14 decks as well, besides Boa. So, and then Ace, you know, Ace is still Ace. So I think I should be fine to be competitive. It's just going to depend on kind of like how my locals and stuff look like. But that yellow Luffy deck is really good. We have a chance. We do have a chance. They're definitely not going to want to take 2 of this Luffy, so it's probably going to take up all their counter. It just depends on how many Pheasant Pecks they have. They have 3 in trash, so they have 1 still. No, wait, was that 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they have 3 in trash. So they have 1 Pheasant Peck. There's a chance. There's a chance. I think they're trying to decide if they just go for it or not. Oh, this is 12. Wow, we just had enough. 7, 9, 11, 13. I did my math slightly wrong, but yeah, we have a chance. I forgot that this attaches a Dawn. That's what I forgot to account for. So we were kind of lucky. Did not realize that was going to happen. Yeah, everything's going to be mad expensive, which sucks. I'm not sure how expensive Nami and Robin are going to be. But I definitely need to get them to play blue-yellow Nami, so maybe the Kumas I sold this set will fund that. Who knows? Our Luffy can't swing. And he gets a pheasant pack. Dude, that's crazy. Okay. Oh my god. I did not think that was gonna happen. How does this not have a cost limit? Alright. Our chances dwindled away. Pheasant pack's 9. 40 a copy. Oh god. That's gonna suck so much. That entire set, yeah. The heroines, like so many reasons for that to go expensive. The gooners, the scalpers, the Poke Bros, and people just wanting to play with those powerful cards, honestly. I think we lose. I think we just lose. Nothing helps. Nothing helps. I only have 3 swings and they have a pheasant pack. The god packs, yeah, the god packs will be nuts. This isn't happening. Alright, so we've got 2, we've got 5, we've got 10, plus 9, 19. 19 divided by 3. Yeah, if they went for it, we would have won. 19 divided by 3, we can go, what? 6, 6. 6, 6. 6, 7. No. Yep. It'd have to be, what, 6, 6, and 7. That's not going to go through. 6. GG's. GG's. Yeah, we lost. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, I honestly didn't realize that ice time was a card. And I didn't know it didn't have a limit to cost or anything. 10,000 power or less. So if I stuck a Dawn onto if I stuck 2 Dawn onto Zoro, would it have been fine? Or is it base cost? I'm not sure. Oh well. We'll go back, get into the next one. Unfortunate. Speak of the devil. Yellow Luffy. This hand's kind of rough. This hand is a little better. They run Nami, right? They do run Nami. Do I want to swing? think I want to search. I need to find Sanji. Don't find Sanji. Gonna take a Nami. Attach 1, we'll swing 6. Okay, get 1 card out of hand. We like that. Next turn is probably going to be Usopp. And then hopefully we find a Sanji by then. Swings 8, okay. We'll just take that. Got our Sanji, beautiful. Still probably going to play the Usopp. They can play Nami. No triggers, great. So next turn we can play Sanji into Luffy to protect us from KO. And then we'll be looking good going forward. But yeah, EBO 3, fingers crossed, but yeah, it's looking like it's going to be mad expensive. People are going to drive the prices up with those cards so damn much, it's going to be nuts. Alrighty, so we'll play out Sanji, play out Luffy, attach 1. I think we can afford to swing twice. Counters. Takes 1 trigger. No trigger. Beautiful. Read on up. 6k counter. Next turn we can play Zoro. Verona. Okay. And swing 7, 8. Do they swing 10? No. Plays a Sanji out, okay. Oh, I just realized that I can't attach a Dawn. That is an issue. What we can do is we can utilize the Charlestones. That was kind of a mistake. But I want to get this Zoro out. Hey, Vibe, thank you for the follow. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you're enjoying One Piece and have fun with those decks you built. What do we do here? 9. Could be a Bonnie. Could be a Bonnie. It's looking like a Bonnie. 3 doesn't do anything for us. We're so bricked up. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of probably one of these because we might be able to use Round Table for this Bonnie. Not Bonnie. Now I wish I kept the Nami. Another Kiku. Ooh, this is kind of rough. So I could swing 9. I could swing 9. Zora's gonna take up 3, right? Now I need 2 more after that. So between these 3 dawns, I could swing 7, 9. Yeah. Swing 8. This makes it so 6 cost can attack. We swung with these first, so we should be fine. Try and get some cards out of hand. Or a blocker. And then Zoro could take out others. Okay. So Luffy can attack. We're swinging 3 there. We can stand up 3. So we can swing 9, 10, 10, 10. And then we got 2 Charlestones, so I think we should be fine. We should be able to live. Swing 10. So this is just a searcher. Okay, that's fine. Get a Perona. Swing another 10. I get a Sanji. But they don't get anything off the Sanji. That's pretty nice. Swing another 10. Probably getting the blocker. No, they just take. Okay. Get another Lilith. And gets a Sanji. Okay. Usopp stands up 2. Sanji stands up 1. We're back up to 5. We got 2 Charlestone and 2 life. I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, we shouldn't take any damage here. We'll do this just in case we want to use round table on the Bonnie. Okay, play Peruna. Swing 7. Swing another 7. I think we should be fine. 3, lead 2. We can technically swing 11, 12. There's 1. They've got no more Dawn up. If this plays a Robin out, that's actually going to suck. Perona, we don't care about. Block. And then we should just win, right? Beautiful. GG's. But that is the benefit of Red Green Luffy. Red Green Luffy is good into yellow decks, so that is huge. GG's. Yeah. Like, so far it's looking like, you know, the top 4 are going to be these. So 2 yellow decks, AC Moo. And actually, I'm surprised Dofi's doing so well. Dofi and Gecko. Honestly, all the new decks are doing pretty solid. Mihawk's dropped off quite a bit. But it's because this deck got really popular and Bo is popular. And then he kind of loses to every other secondary deck, which is interesting. Honestly, if Mihawk play rate goes down, I might see myself trying to play some Roger as well, because Roger actually has pretty decent play into a lot of decks as well. Mihawk's honestly the worst matchup, and then maybe Ace, but you can still win against Ace if he goes second. It's not impossible. And then everything else is kind of like 50-50. So I think Roger could be a good play as well. And then Red Green Luffy, which we're playing, can beat Mihawk, good into yellow decks, and I think these two are going to be the most popular. Can beat Emu. Ace can be a little bit troublesome, but at least in my locals, Ace isn't being played as much. It's more so Emu and these two. And then, yeah, Blue Purple Luffy, haven't seen too many of that, but for the most part, it's got good matchups. Honestly, if there isn't much Mihawk, I could definitely see myself trying Roger. I just need to get the promos. What the hell was that? We'll get into the next game. Alrighty, we got our next one. Um,
俺の言うこともろくに聞かねえで。
And we got another Egghead Luffy. I think with this game, we're going to start playing until we lose. Usually at this point of the stream, I will keep playing until we lose. So it could last one game. It could last until I have to wake up for work, which I hope doesn't happen. But yeah, we'll keep going. And then once we lose one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can't really play anything out this turn, so we'll just swing 6. I have more that I want to make. I just honestly need to find the time for it. I have like 2 planned that I want to make already. It's just I need to actually make them. Maybe with the snow that's coming up. I'm not sure where you guys are from, but I live in Jersey, so we're going to get hit by this massive snowstorm that's coming this weekend. So maybe if I'm caved in with snow, I'll just do it then. But yeah, there's 2 more that I want to make. And then back to the drawing board. That sucks. That sucks. Get the Nami. I think I play Usopp as well, to be honest. Hopefully. Oh, okay, we're hitting a bunch of triggers. Might have to Electric Luna next turn. Oh boy. This game's going a little bit more rough. So we will give up a Usopp. So what are they going to swing? They're going to swing 6, 7. I think I do go up the Nami. This game's not going too hot. I'm not gonna lie. I might have been too aggressive with the swings. Okay, we get another Nami. I don't think I need to play the Nami right this instant. I think I can play the Luffy. 6 the Luffy, I get 4 back, play the Electric Luna. Or is it better just to clear their board now? And Luna after? No, I think I should develop and then Luna. Attach 1. What would suck? What would suck? I think I still play out the Nami, to be honest. I could go 7, 7, play the Nami, stand 5 up, have a blocker with 5 Dawn. I might need that. But if we do Luna... let's see. Swing 5 into that. Try and get some cards out of hand. Maybe we can take 2 lives with this Luffy. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And then honestly, yeah, we just Nami set these 2 and we rest their entire board. I think that's the play. That's actually kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. And then this can stand 3. That's pretty gross, not gonna lie. Just resting the entire board. Okay. We might be able to win. Yeah, I think we can win here. As long as they don't get the Robin blocker. If they get the Robin blocker out of life, we're kind of in a bad spot. And they could have 2... Looks like they might have 2, They might have 2 events. Let's just swing 5. Okay. I just need to get one of these, right? One of these to hit. I can go 9. I can go 9 again. Let's go 9. You'll scare me? What do you mean by that? Okay. So, we swing 7, hope they don't have the blocker. Don't have the blocker. Don't have the blocker. Please don't have the blocker. Okay, yeah, we just win. As long as this isn't the blocker, we just win. We just win. Honestly, that Nami Electric Luna went freaking hard. GG's. GG's. Alright, we won, so we'll keep going. We will keep going. That was honestly pretty close. If I didn't have that Luna, I would have been screwed. I would have been screwed. And it's also good that for play to lose, we didn't lose the first one, so at least it's more than just one game. That's also solid. Boa Hancock. They're choosing to go first. Our hand's pretty bad. This is better. This is better. Boa, the only card that KOs is the Rayleigh, right? It's the Rayleigh. Luna goes pretty hard into this matchup as well. I don't think I want to swing. They have so many triggers. Swings 5, we can just use a Dawn. I kind of prefer trying to find cards. I'm gonna take a Luna because it could be really good. I'm not too sure when I should start swinging, to be honest. I need to practice this matchup more. This deck is good into this matchup, it's just I'm not good into this matchup because I still need to figure out how to play into it. It's just like a weird balance of you don't want to swing into them because they have so many trigger cards that come out. And then when you don't swing into them, that's when they play blockers that just take your life. And then if you just do nothing, they play out the other boa, which takes your life. The 9 cost, 10 cost. I forget which it is. Interesting. I think next turn we start swinging. Because next turn if we take a life... Next turn if we take a life, we can just clear the board. If we swing here, then we'll just get a blocker from... Yeah, bow will just block. And then I'll lose a life, and then... What are they at? They're going to be at 7 Dawn. What would suck right now is if they play Rayleigh. But if they block now, then I can just swing later. As long as they don't play another boa blocker, I guess. Alright, I'm going to swing. I'll probably block. Or will they counter? I'm not sure what they'll do. Okay. I'm not sure if that was right. I'm not sure. This matchup sucks, even though it's favorable for me. Six, is that Rayleigh? It might be Rayleigh. It is. They can KO the Luffy. They're deciding. Get rid of the Usopp. I guess that makes sense. Oh, this feels so bad. Feels so bad. And then I'm gonna hit Gorgon Sisters, right? Oh no. Okay, beautiful. We get Zoro. Oh, who's breathing? Hmm. There's been so much less Seraphim. Someone's going ham with these sounds. I don't even know what that was, to be honest. Oh, it's Andy. Andy's sleeping in the chat. This dude is fast asleep in the chat. Alright, they're thinking. Not having Gorgon Sisters pop up out of life has been a W so far. I forget if the bow is 9 cost though. Is the bow a 9 or is the bow a 10? I might just have to try and play Zoro. Okay, 9. Thank you. So they can play the boa right now, but then they don't get Dawn on, right? They don't get Dawn on leader, but even if they don't get Dawn on leader, they don't have any Kuja pirates or Amazon lilies. They just have Rayleigh. Totoro. 15. 9, 11. 9, 11, 13, 15. Yeah, I guess I can have it. Sure. Sure. So I'm just throwing 8 into this first. If we can get rid of this, we'll be in a really good spot. Okay. Attach 1. I think we just swing a boa. They take, it makes this Zoro even better. And then we have Charleston to keep us alive. And then we go for it next turn, right? That sucks, but it's not the worst. I'm about to... They're probably leaving 1 Dawn up for this, right? And it's going to be for the Zoro. Which means I don't want to go down because they're probably playing the boa. Which is going to suck. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, because it depends what they get out of life too, right? There's the boa. Probably just gonna swing 6. And then this is gonna stop us from swinging, right? Oh, God. I'm just gonna swing this to start. There it is. As expected. As expected. Do all the cards play out rested? Because that could be huge if that's a thing. I want to leave... I can stand 1 Dawn, right? The 1 Dawn. I need 4. What happened? Oh, did they not do it? Wait, what just happened? If you have 2 or less life cards, up to one of your opponent's active characters cannot. Oh, it's because when it was attacking? Is that why it didn't work? It's because when it was attacking, it was sideways and that was a counter and then it stood up after? Oh, if that's the case, that's huge. If that's the case, that's huge. Or did they misclick or something? I'm not sure if they did that by mistake or what. Oh, it was a misclick? Now I kind of feel bad. I would have swung differently then. Fuck. Am I a dick if I swing now? I thought it was just a fuck. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how that worked. Oh, okay. You're right. You're right, Bezel. You were right. So we'll just swing 11. Keep our options open just in case. I would have swung completely different. Happened to my locals? Ah, I see. I would have swung completely different. Oh man, this actually kind of sucks. So what can we do? I could do 7, 8, 9. I could do 9, 9, 11. Shut up, Evan. All right, we're gonna go 9 and then 11. That should be, most likely. You be quiet. All right, but that's good to know. So they have to be at under 3, 2 life or less. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, cool. Kind of lucky. Well, no matter what, it was going to be an 11 since I already attached 1 to Zoro. But yeah, I would have definitely swung better. But GG's, we got there. We got there. Good to know, though. Good to know. I did not know that was a thing. Alrighty, we will go on to the next one. Play until we lose. As soon as we lose, we go to bed. Right now, we're 2 games in, 2 wins. But yeah, so far, I think I am liking Red Green Luffy a lot. I think if Egghead Luffy and Boa end up being the most popular, it'll be pretty solid. And based on what we've been seeing so far and what you're about to see in a second, that track record seems to be true. Got another one. And actually, with that last game, we broke back into 1 billion, so very nice. Very nice, very nice. I am going to keep this hand. This hand's actually pretty sick. Pretty sick, pretty sick. So we'll just attach a Dawn. So they're at 5 next turn, right? I might just play this now. Do I want to swing though? I think I'll swing next turn. Because if they get a Nami trigger here and I have to rest this now, they could just... I guess I could rest the other Nami. Oh, okay. They use Flame Dragon to reorganize their life. Sure, so be it. We're going to be at 6. I get to stand 2. I can't play Usopp next turn, but I can play the turn after. Man, this is a throwback song. 9? We'll take. Sure. Honestly, I think it would be better to play these 2, no? Yeah, 6, I can play 2 characters instead of just 1. We'll do that. This plays out 4, right? 4 cards, yeah. That's a lot better, honestly. Getting a nice wide board that can't KO us, and we'll get 2 Dawns standing. Get to play Sanji next turn and search for Zoro. So we're on a good track. Barring any crazy triggers, we are on a good track. Sanji into an Usopp, okay. Seven Dawn, what do they want to play? Usually what, Rayleigh? Rayleigh at this turn? Maybe a Robin? Could be a Robin. Actually, not sure. Do that. And 1. They want to add 2 Dawn, that'll be fine. 4 Dawn. Okay. Getting a little low. Don't like that. Little bricked up. Okay. Swing 7 first. And then we get to stand up 2 and 1, so I can swing one more Dawn. And honestly, this might work out well, because I'll probably let it go here, and then I swing 8 into life, right? Get 2. They could use the event. They could use the event. Beautiful. I will take that. And what was the second one? A Lilith. Lilith got a Sanji. Okay. So we'll stand up 2, stand up 1, 5 Dawn up, 10k counter. And we got a pretty wide board. We're looking pretty good. Okay. That's a thing. That is a thing. They just pass. Alright, let's think about this logically. If they play another Bonnie, this has a rush, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So if they play another Bonnie and go down to 0, I have to get out of a 5, 7, and 11. If I have 5 cards up, no. If I play Zoro, I'll have 4 cards up. That's 8k counter. I could get out of the 5, I could get out of the 7. And then if I have to get out of a 10 and 11. Oh, okay. Never mind. GG's. On to the next. I guess they didn't have another Bonnie. I feel like that was a little too early because they even had like a Robin blocker, right? All right, we'll take it. That actually boosted up us another 100, so we will take it. I think they left a little premature, but I won't complain. Oh, okay. We have a different matchup for this one. Oh. Into Emu, we want to go second. We want to go second into Emu. This is actually pretty good. I think I'm going to keep. Luna could go hard too, honestly. Luna could go hard too. Damn, I want to watch Jujutsu tonight, but if we keep winning, I'm not going to be able to. Hopefully we find a Sanji. We don't. I think I want to take a Zoro. I don't have too much practice into this matchup. I've literally been facing Egghead Luffy for like 65% of the matches, and then the other 15% is probably like Boa, and then the rest is like random. I think it's worth playing this out. I should have swung first. I don't think they have a trigger that KOs though. But we have nothing else to play. We need a Luffy or we need a Sanji. Even Usopp would be fine, but we have nothing right now. Do I want to take another one? I don't want to take another one. Don't swing 7. Unfortunate. Also unfortunate. Damn, where the hell are my cards at? So I can swing 5 and I can swing... Maybe I shouldn't have done that because that's the card I wanted to rest, right? But we could potentially get them down. No, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have swung the guard. I should have just swung our leader. That was a mistake. Is now if this KOs, I'm probably gonna have to rest the Nami. And I don't have any cards that restand Dawn. We're not seeing our cards, unfortunately. So it's 4, right? And now it's 3. So he could swing 8, which would suck. Okay, nice, nice. Draws never existed. We really need to find something that restands Dawn. We are breaking up hard. This is kind of bad. We could play Zoro on next turn, so maybe we just set up for it now, try and take a life. Gosh, this actually sucks. Yeah, we're just not seeing our cards. We're just not seeing our cards. Second's advantage. Like, we want to go second too. To Peter. Yeah, this really isn't going our way. I'll take 1. Use trigger. Little too late. There could be a world where the play is to play maybe like a Sanji Usopp and then Electric Luna to stall, but I think it would be too little too late. I think it's going to be too late because then they get to play around and then I have to defend 5, 6, 7 swings. Yeah. This sucks. Yeah, we just didn't see our cards. Too many 2Ks. Get a blocker. Can we survive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swings. 4 of them being at least 7k. I can get rid of 1, 2, 3. So I can get rid of half of them. And then there's still 3 slings left. With 2 Dawn, right? 2 Dawn up. No, 1 Dawn up. Just 1 Dawn up. I think this is absolutely wrong. And I think we're gonna die. But I think I have to risk it. Otherwise, it'll be too late, right? If I have to go... I guess I could Luna, but... Yeah, unfortunate. I don't think I make it out of this. Yeah, I don't make it out of this. We just didn't see our cards. We did not see our cards. It's unfortunate too because I hate losing to emo. I hate this deck so much. Depends maybe how much they swing with their leader. But they're gonna swing Nostro, right? First. For 7, which I can't counter out of, and then they'll just swing it all with their leader after I block. Yeah, we just didn't see our cards. We couldn't stand up Dawn to protect ourselves. Saw everything way too late. But it happens. It happens. It might have been better trying to play the Uso Hachi. Yeah, but now they just go all in. I would have lost regardless. GG's. Not even a GG's from the emu player. What the hell, man. But unfortunately, we did lose there. So play until we lose. We lost. Gonna call it there for today. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. I really appreciate you all stopping by, watching, and chatting. And yeah, I should be streaming again. Actually, I forget what my new schedule is. Let me double check. Channel. Whoops. Schedule. So I will be streaming again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern. And, or I guess technically tonight. But yeah, be streaming again tonight. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. And I hope you guys have a good Friday. Or depending on when you are, maybe another day. Thanks again, everyone. Have a good one. And yeah, I'll see you later tonight. CGC out. Peace, everyone.
俺の言うこともろくに聞かねえで